The former Prime Minister makes his first court appearance on charges of fraud, tax evasion and money laundering. He was under pressure to resign for months, but only stepped down this week amid huge public anger over a fire at a nightclub. More than 30 people died in the fire and dozens more were seriously injured. The tragedy has focused attention on a corrupt system that puts financial gain above public safety. Ionuț Tatu is qualified as an assistant vet, but he finds himself working as a taxi driver. Even now he struggles to make a living because the local authorities don't enforce laws to stop illegal taxis from operating on his patch.
In Romania, the laws are made in such a way that if you want to start up your own business, you must have money and connections. That's how it is in Romania.
These grievances and others were brought to the presidential palace on Friday when members of civil society were invited to take part in a first round of consultations. This invitation to a meeting here at the presidential palace is a major concession to the protest movement. What happens next will depend largely on the outcome of these talks. Those sitting around the table had suggestions for changing the system. They also had examples of how corruption and incompetence are allowed to flourish.
There are managers who are on trial with their own company, but they were kept as CEOs by the government. I mean, how can that be? Just make them resign.
And this is how the president summed up the national mood.
Everyone, absolutely everyone, is waiting for new politicians to come forward. Politicians who are not tainted by corruption, who have not been under criminal investigation and have not been involved in dubious businesses.
This tragedy has taught a grim lesson to all in Romania, that the cost of corruption is sometimes measured in human lives. Jacky Rowland, Al Jazeera, Bucharest.